Hi everybody, it's me Jen, Nail Polish Anonymous, and I made a card last night, and a lot of ladies are having problems using the card or the envelope punch board, and they just don't understand it, which is like completely understandable because I had a hard time when I first started using it too, because you're just so overwhelmed with all these numbers. Like, I mean, look at this. Numbers, numbers, numbers. You have no idea what to do. So, it's simple once you figure it out. And this is the card I made. I wasn't sure what I was going to do with it. It started out as one thing, and then I decided it wasn't the appropriate, so I changed my mind, and I think I have it figured out now. But, I just used this simple rose paper, and then I used some of this beautiful, like, raspberry paper, and then I layered, this is, roses with newsprint all over it, or writing, whatever you want to call it. And then this cutout, which I really, really liked. And I wanted to use it, but I wasn't sure how I was going to do it. And I ended up, just doing it a little different. It is on foam, so it's up, but I got some new foam, and it's not as thick as what I'm used to, so I don't know. And then I got this sticker from Hobby Lobby. And it was just a plain sticker, so I added some glitter glue. I don't know. Of course I can't find it. Oh, it's right here. The stuff you get from the $1.50 bin at Michael's, I actually prefer it over something else I have. I can't remember that either. And then I just added the little voila, I don't know. And then the inside is simple too. This paper here says Simple Things. Was actually on top of this piece of paper. And then this was the leftover piece from this paper. So, and that was a little leftover piece. But that's the card. And so I'm just going to show you how I make an envelope. And first you need to figure out what size. This is your card size. Okay, so my card size is a 4.5 by a 6. And I always make them that size because then I'm only cutting half a sheet of paper for a card. And then the next thing you need to figure out is your paper size. So you go across from your inches, and this is the piece of paper you want to make your envelope with. It's going to be a squared 8 3/4 piece of paper. So I've already cut that out. And then this part is the punch guide. Now you're going to have to go to 3 7/8, and that's where you're going to score your paper. And we'll get to that right now. And I'm doing a new setup because I just didn't know how. The other side, you could not see the numbers. So you're going to put your piece of paper in there. And we're going to go to, excuse me, 3, and this is the 3, and then 7/8. So you're going to line your paper up to, oops, the 3 7/8. Oops. So you line your paper up to 3 7/8. I know you probably can't see that, but it is perfectly lined up. You punch your card, you put your scorer in, and you go all the way down. And then you turn your card. Now you got your score line. And for this part, I line my score line up next to this. Not directly in front of it, but next to it, because that's how it lines up for me. And then you punch again and score. And then you flip, and this time you go back to your 3 7/8, which pretty much lines up. Punch and score. Turn again, line it up next to there, it comes down perfectly, punch and score. And that's it. Now, I'm pretty sure they all have this. I round my corner because, especially since my corners are rounded on my paper or my card, I round them. I hope you can see. Hope my arm's not in the way. I do have one of those tripods, but it doesn't hold my tablet up because it's so heavy. And we throw out our paper. And I picked this piece of paper because it coordinates with the card. I'm going to put you back over here. Now you just fold it up, score it. Fold it up, score it. Fold it up, score it. And I forgot to score this one for some reason. And there we go. And then you just take your tape, double-sided tape, and I fold it up. And then I take, I usually have a pencil, and I just score, or not score, I take my pencil and I go under where this is, and I give it a little mark on both sides, because when you lift it up you need to know where not to tape, because if you tape here it's going to stick to your envelope up here. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's it. And that's my card, my envelope, and my card will fit in there perfectly. So, wow, we are awful glary. Sorry about that. But I hope this made sense to you. And I hope you can figure that out. And if you have any more questions, ask away. Talk to you later. Bye.